Hi, Anthony Manganiello here. I'd like to talk to you about something I call the settlement surprise. Now, if you're participating in a debt settlement program, one thing you should be aware of is what can happen to you after you've successfully settled an account. It's what I call the settlement surprise, and it can occur months, maybe even a year or more after you settle an account. The settlement surprise can come to you around tax time. It's a little document called a 1099 that you can receive from a creditor with whom you've previously settled an account. Now, here's what I mean. Let's say you've got a $5,000 balance on an account and you're able to settle it for $2,000, save $3,000. That's awesome. You're all excited and you satisfy that opportunity as fast as you possibly can. But the following tax season, you may receive a 1099 from that same creditor in the amount of $3,000, the very same amount you've saved. That's because the amount of savings you are able to experience can be considered income, and you may be required to declare it as income when you file your taxes. If you do receive a 1099, please, whatever you do, do not ignore it, okay? Now, before you let this discourage you, here are a couple of things that you should know. First, do not let this deter you from trying to get the most favorable settlements possible. I mean, you're still saving money even if you have to declare the savings on your income taxes. And the second thing you should know is that depending on certain factors, you may be able to minimize the impact that 1099 has on your tax filing. And before I go on though, I'm not an accountant. I don't play one on TV, nothing like that. So you're going to need to discuss this with your professional tax preparer. But the question of your financial solvency could help you minimize or even eliminate the tax liability. And solvency is just one factor that may help you here. What you need to realize is that when you settle an account with a creditor, that creditor will want to report the amount of debt forgiven because they don't want to pay taxes on it. So they send you a 1099 and pass the buck on to you. Now, if or when that happens, don't panic. Just make sure you discuss it with your tax preparer and be sure to take advantage of any opportunity you may have to minimize the tax liability. Always remember to stay focused on completing whatever debt relief program you're on, and don't let surprises like this knock you off course. Because once you've completed whatever debt relief program you're currently using to regain control of your finances, you'll be on your way to a much brighter financial future. I'll see you next time.